friends. Welcome to Dough and Discipline. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today. I am Tony, a wife and mom of two wonderful boys. I love all things budgeting and fun aesthetics. So today we are going to focus on my personal binder. The way that my household is set up, my husband and I share a joint account. And we also have side accounts where we allocate allowance money. And so our allowance money is unaccounted for money that you don't have to explain to each other how you're going to spend. So if I want to go grab a pair of sneakers, or if he wants to stop and have a quick lunch or whatever the case may be, you can spend your allowance however you want to. So for my allowance, I do shop small purchases as well as savings. So I also do a personal savings for myself. So this is my lovely duck binder. So excited. I got this from Kimmy at Bayesian Girl Budgets. So we're going to go ahead and get started. I hope that you guys are having a wonderful weekend and just got your feet kicked up, relax, maybe watching some budgeting videos. All right, here we go. 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 95, 100, 5, 10, 15, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So $137. We may not stuff the full amount today. We'll just have to see. It's been a while since we've been in here, but we're going to have some fun tonight. All right, so this is for those of you who are new here, this is a challenge that is a decorative piece. It has my name on it, so I don't actually want to stretch it at this point in time. It was made for me by Budget with ADHD, Lauren, okay? All right, so we're going to get into the nitty gritty of things. All right, guys, we're going to start with our Meet the Flock challenge. This challenge comes from, I'll turn it over so you can see it, Sunny at Savings Creation Co. And so this is a card set that we stretch and see how much we owe. All right, and Sunny is being nice to us tonight, and we only owe $11. Not too bad. All right, and because I have multiple items that I'm going to be stretching from this envelope, I'm going to tally them all up and add that amount at one time. Next, we have our missing milk money, and this comes from Rainy Day April. All right, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, we got a pink milk, and so if you find a pink milk, you pay $2, okay? So we're up to 13. All right, we're gonna do one more from this envelope. And again, we have another challenge from Kimmy at Bayesian Girl Budgets, and this is a small ducky challenge. It came in a box, okay? And so it's very cute. Let's see. So again, we're already up to $13. And we've got a 4. So we're gonna pay this envelope a total of $17. Again, the money allocated from this specific envelope will go towards my personal savings. And you guys have to forgive me. I don't like to leave a bunch of stretcher. So we do a little surgery to make sure it's nice and clean. So again, out of our 3 challenges, milk money, Meet the Flock, and our cow ducky, we're gonna pay $17. So I'm gonna put our milk back in here. We're gonna grab a 10, a 5, and 2 ones for $17. And this binder currently doesn't have, it has limited funds because I did a binder drop in a video a couple months ago and dropped, I think, around $800 out of here already. All right, so next we're gonna move on, and I'll be doing one of my own challenges, and this is Club Dough. I specifically created this challenge to be able to shop small businesses as well as participate in Ko-fi memberships. So let's see what we're gonna stretch. 3, 1, 2, 3. All right, and we're gonna be paying $3. Awesome. All right, and we have 1, 2, and 3. Hey friends, quick voiceover. This was a cute caption on the card that I stretched 11 on. This is Treat Yourself Tina. She's shopping. Was it a need? No. Was it deserved? Absolutely. In addition to that 3, we have a coordinating a 6. So let's roll our dice to see how many we were going to cross off. And we're going to cross off 4. So we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, guys, so we have a total of $7 going into Club Dough, 3 from the stretch off and 4 from the A6. Hey friends, switching to the voiceover. After my husband's lovely appearance, him and the boys got quite rowdy watching the basketball game. Here I am completing the challenge by LV Budgets. You see I rolled a 1 and we are stretching off our lovely green stretcher. So again, sorry about the brief interruption. Typically, I record in our upstairs office. This time I was actually in my office, which is downstairs. All right, so we have an 8. So we're going to add $8 to this challenge. When it comes to my personal binder, I'm not really pressed about it, friends. I don't try to rush through these challenges. I take my time and I just enjoy it because, again, this money is going to my personal savings as well as to things that I want or need, such as shopping small. Now, I'm going to give you a little secret. The secret is, even though I have a little envelope to shop small, that still does not deter me or discourage me from asking my lovely husband of 18 years to fund some of my shopping habits, which he normally will happily oblige, even though he gives me the side eye. All right, this current challenge that I'm working on comes from Bookish Mama Budgets, and it's a yearly challenge. And so I'm a little bit behind, so I'm just catching up, and I stretched 2 circles, okay? All right, we're back to another one of my favorite shops. This is LV Budgets. When life gets stormy, learn to dance in the rain. And we're going to stretch a 5 on this card. So I got to ask you guys, do you do personal binders? I'll be honest with you. Before my life as a mom and a wife, it kind of revolved around everyone except me. I was always planning and doing things for the family, for our boys. And then I realized that I needed to take more time to focus on me. I can't pour into others if I'm empty. So I started finding small things that brought me joy, such as the budgeting community and getting together with other budget nerds that enjoy fun games. So that's why I'm a part of this community. I'm not looking for the monetization or the recognitions, but what I am looking for is a community of people that like to discuss things that are entertaining to me. And I love budgeting. All right, so this challenge is from Ren at Mischief Managed Budgets. And I'll link all of the creators below in the description. But I love, this is like a silly broke goose challenge. All right, so I am just putting all of my cards back in order, all the challenges, all the money. I like my binders to be tidy. So we're just getting all of that wrapped up. Thanks, friends, for hanging out. Stay tuned. I'm going to show you my other personal binders, which is cow themed and a Jellycat collection. You guys be blessed until we meet again. And thanks again for hanging out.